There we go. Chapter 4.
Hey.
𝕎𝕚𝕥𝕙 and 𝕎𝕚𝕥𝕙 have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Actually, no. A little bit. Voice acted?
Are you going to read?
I was asking if it was voice acted. It's time then, is it?
Time for what? Explain yourself. No.
My execution, what do you think? You were not with him, are you? Though, no. I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were.
You're right. We're not with 𝕎𝕚𝕥𝕙 lackeys. What's going on here?
It's an elf, I think. Yeah. You're not. Well, this whole place is dirty to the core. That's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part Black Talons and part 𝕎𝕚. 𝕎𝕚 being a demi-human band, mostly hobgoblins, led by the creepy, smart one, Crush. I'm just gonna call him Crush. There'll be others elsewhere, like that priest 𝕎𝕚𝕥𝕙, sent to poison the minds of Nashkel, set himself up as a kobold god, returned, and legions of the brainless barking fools believed him, barking, ready to do his bidding till death do they part.
Malahay's dead. He was working for 𝕎𝕚𝕥. I understand questions is who's 𝕎𝕚𝕥 working for?
That's the trick, see? Crush and Targaz's Kosan, leader of the Black Talons, both think he's getting orders from the Zents, and 𝕎𝕚𝕥 doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. But the Black Talons and 𝕎𝕚 are bandit groups, see? They ply the trade routes, avoid the cities, and that's where they go wrong. I'm from the gate, and I can tell you dead as leather that this Zentarum aren't behind this.
Zentarum aren't behind this, okay? How can you be so sure?
A desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear them so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. I didn't mess with no Zentarum. I picked my enemies, and I messed with one group and one group only. The Iron Throne. And right as rain, here I am as 𝕎𝕚𝕥's personal prisoner. You do the math.
The Iron Throne? Where can I find them?
𝕎𝕚𝕥's been making regular visits to the Cloakwoods, so that's where I'd start if I were you. There are some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at, too. Now go step on some toes, alright? And you can tell them 𝕚𝕚𝕥 sent you.
Farewell. Wrong thing. Well, okay, let me just try to lose some weight. I don't do spells, so here you go. That's the first step. Minsk, you like to carry stuff? Never mind, you're full.
Your point.
You like to carry stuff?
Your command.
Electrical resistance.
Electrical resistance. That sounds nice. Not common though, I doubt.
Right.
Your command.
There's not a lot to loot in the main place, okay.
Apparently not.
Right. Quests. Iron Crisis. New chapter. Dwarf who wants to find a missing noble. The missing noble is the son of Enter Silvershield, and so he really found a kid. Okay. I don't know if we're ever gonna find that person because I don't know where to look.
Yeah.
But I got some business elsewhere before I go to the Cloakwoods. Like I got all this bandit scalps to sell. But before I do that, we can get a bit more bandit scalps, you know? Just keep trying to rest around here.
Mm-hmm. Push your luck too much though and you might die.
Right.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh wow, she's slow.
Yeah, she's got a lot of weight on her, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait until she gets to level 4. What level is she at
When
now?
does she get...
Indeed.
Oh,
Uh,
the boost thing.
Mm.
I'll just increase their strength so she can carry a bit more. She's at level 2 right now. Oh god.
Yes.
She's
Rest.
out of constitution too though.
There we go.
This
There's
one's
some
mine.
When I'm good, I feel so sensual.
Sorry.
Same? What do you mean same?
I said sorry.
Oh, you will be.
Dabra.
For it. With a nice Chianti and some fava beans.
Oh, you did it again. Silent of the Lamb.
This one's mine.
Your grandmother to suck eggs.
Oh man, we're only getting 2 experience points from these guys now.
How much were you getting before?
8.
Oh.
I just want the scalps because you get a lot of money for that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just be careful not to die.
And plus all their equipment as well.
Mm-hmm. More equipment is always nice. Either for selling or upgrading. Your current... Yeah, how would you... There's a chance that you get something better that someone has, I guess. Oh, my English is not doing good today. Oh wow. What was that, and how often can they use it?
Starting to piss me off.
She needs the rest to use it. I don't know.
They will die by my hand.
And he's already dead.
Yeah. This seems very useful.
Right, since most of my party is getting over encumbered, I guess it's time to go to Baragos.
Yeah.
What's this place? No, nothing I can enter. Okay then. Fun times.
Yeah. Fun times all around, am I right? Probably not.
Must we be so insufferably charitable?
Doesn't even mean. What did you do?
Oh, too much of a good guy, you know?
Yeah, I know, but what?
Didn't do anything. Thunder, Hammer Smithy.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Kiss me, blarmy.
Okay, so got some stuff to sell.
Always have stuff to sell. Yeah. What's the name? If you have the mod, the Vampire's Revenge, you can use it as the key to open the vault. I don't know what that grants.
Your command?
If you have a mod called the Northern Tales of the Sword Coast, you can free the ghost of Baragos in a cave near the Morning Lord Temple. But that's it. That's everything, pretty much. Oh, and you can remove the curse if you want to. But I don't know what that'll turn it into. Probably just a normal ass longsword.
No, that means you can, after equipping it, you can't take it off of yourself.
You want some whiskey?
What do you have to offer? Open store. I hear that you buy. I don't have any
Yep.
skulls, me. No. You sure?
Fuck you mean no?
Your
I
command?
don't want skulls here. You sure?
Is this the right? Is this the right inn? That's what it said.
Foul post in? To who? The
Yeah.
bartender? Or is there
It
someone?
didn't say to who. It never said to who, it just said you could sell it in here.
Who's this guy with a name?
70s. I don't know. He's singing a song.
Corn? When did I eat corn?
Well, I could have looked up the wrong thing. You might not be able to sell them in this.
Just look around just in case. I mean, this guy could buy them.
I've no interest in speaking to the likes of you.
Guess not. All I looked up was Baldur's Gate. So it could just be referring to something else.
Yeah, it could be just, you didn't put reloaded, did you?
Your command?
I think I tried, but it removed it from the search. Because, I don't know, I guess it didn't exist.
How gets this fancy room?
There seems to be nothing on this, by the way. So I just kind of gave up searching for it.
That?
Nothing you want to know. There's no articles on it.
Okay,
The skulls thing, there's nothing about it with the reloaded included, as far as I know. The Zan thing, there's nothing on that either. Vampire sword I just mentioned, I didn't really try, but doubtful.
Fall in.
that means there's
I don't know how.
I gotta dump the skulls in a chest then. I can't be carrying them around.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how you've been looking things up for this mod because I can't find anything.
Hey,
Oh.
citizen. Do you want to take a look at me, diddy?
What's this place? Just a house by the looks of things. Let's leave.
Your command?
And just throw them in this box.
This way.
Nature's servant awaits.
Because if I just throw them on the floor, they just pick it back up. Because I got it for them to loot everything. So I don't miss anything.
Yes?
You point, I punch.
They're called? Yes, dear.
Indeed. Something troubling you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Those skulls are gone out of my way for now until I know somewhere I can do them.
You are one of the few among us whom I can respect.
Thank you.
Thou art fluent in compliments. Some might say affluent.
Hmm.
Yes, friend?
Thank you, Arrow. You want to read that?
Sorry, I was just trying to figure out how to sell the skulls. I'm coming. Slowly, but I'm getting there. Thank you, Aaron. You efforts have not been in vain. I just received new orders from the city. My contingent and I have been asked to return there and make our reports. You will figure prominently in them, and I assure you that our accounts will be favorable.
Very well.
Yeah, looking at the Skull Wiki, though, it says you can sell them in that inn I mentioned. But looking at the wiki for the inn, it says you can't. Well, it doesn't specifically say you can't sell skulls there, but it doesn't say that you can either.
She's going back to the city, so I can't sell bandit scouts anymore. But that was a nice little sum amount I made.
Supposedly, there's one of the people in that inn I mentioned will take the scalps too.
Oh.
That was on the wiki page for it. Saying that it would buy items that most some things would not. I forgot who it was. The barkeeper, I think. It was someone in that inn that refused to buy weapons and wands, but will take anything else.
What was that?
The fuck was that?
Raven.
I don't remember how to pronounce it, but I know what you're talking about. What was the difference between those and dragons again?
Dragons have 4 legs and 2 wings. Well, not all dragons, but yeah, they got 4 legs. Those only have 2 legs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's rest, guys. I know some of you are tired, and we're getting a drink.
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice. and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Ooh. You have acquired a new feat, Divine Cure.
Nice.
You there! Identify yourselves!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Did I miss something?
No.
Okay, weird. Who is this?
This is there. I am Aldeth Sash and
But they're apologizing for rudeness, but I've never seen them before.
You must understand that at the moment I am under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear fellows, there is a group
Yeah, there's a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and I. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days, and I've lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind sirs would help a fellow in trouble.
Yes, we would.
Good men. I'm glad you had the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realize that it's well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Alban, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Druids. No, you wanna read?
Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, 𝕎𝕚𝕙, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet who are the men that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is not to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you in protecting those sorry hides. They have most likely not told of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear fellows. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are.
Sorry, Aldev, but we're siding with the druids. They have this great aloe vera balm they are giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know?
What? Have you gone mad? Throwing your lot in with a band of madmen? You treacherous savages! You will suffer for your foolishness. I will deal with 𝕎𝕚𝕙 after I kill you. What an interesting name to pronounce.
What do you think? I have no quarrel with those who respect my
I
forest.
congratulate your wise decision. I wish you well for whichever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful on your journeys, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the wood. Another danger is a sect of shadow druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true druid order.
Okay, thank you. Wow, the Cloakwoods. What was that? It's a pyramid. Okay. I just saw something crawl in whilst I was turning my camera and began to panic.
Ooh, you gained 1,000 experience points.
Ooh.
Oh, please don't tell me you have to answer some fucking riddles.
Oh, travelers, hold a
Koran.
moment.
It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. My name is Koran, thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I have yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the reward with the lot of you, if you would help. If you would help hasten the hunt. Are you interested in hearing more?
Yes, tell us more.
Good. I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired out by the mayor of Baragos to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now, before you get cold feet, let me allay your fears. Yep. The only descriptions of the beasts I've always mentioned is deeply barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tails. That's something unique to wyverns. That's just how I'm assuming it's pronounced.
Ravens.
Ravens, something. So all we have to do is find this raven's nest and kill it. Our only worries are if it has friends over for dinner. So what is your decision? Yeah, or nay?
Yeah.
Very well then. We shouldn't tarry any longer. Let's collect the heads of those soon-to-be sorry wyverns. Pretty sure it's wyverns.
Escape. And oh, look, he's there. He's in the party. You are a moon elf, fighter, rogue, chaotic good. I like you. But your picture here scares the fuck out of me. You're an archer. Okay, so you got level up. I can only level up one of their things. Okay. I don't like people in negatives. I'm sorry. I did pick up. Someone picked up some armor.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes.
It wasn't me though.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes?
Sorry, it's not the best armor, but
I warrant your
Go
attention.
pester
Oh,
someone else.
rapturous day, Kalu Kalay.
Okay, so according to Google, for the American pronunciation, it's wyvern. For the British, it's wyvern.
Riven.
Mm-hmm.
Life is adventure or nothing.
I don't know why you don't include the R, but you don't.
All in.
I don't know why you have us did, because you do.
Alright, well, I am going to get a drink.
Okay then.
Be right back.